Time Event is now live in Pokemon GO, which means there's a lot of Kanto Pokemon out right now. And we also have brand new timed and special research. We have the Adamant Time Friendship Challenge. We gotta make 3 new friends and we get all this XP and some dust and some Ultra Balls. But not only that, we also have this Timeless Travels 1 of 14 page research. I've already done most of it. You had to get 15 curveball throws and you had to catch 25 Pokemon. And now we just gotta find 2 different species of Pokemon and then we'll be done with that. So let's go out real quick and try to get those 2 Pokemon. Also, if you're looking for Ditto right now, these Rhyhorns can be Ditto, and Ditto has a boosted shiny rate, so if you don't have a shiny Ditto, catch as many of these Rhyhorns as possible. Also, Oddish is one of them as well, and I believe there's 2 others that it changes into as well. And I've already gotten 1 today, so they don't seem to be that uncommon. They seem to be kind of boosted, but yep, there's another one. Okay, so we have another Ditto, but will it be blue? Unfortunately not, but they can be. I also don't have a Hundo Ditto, so that'd be pretty cool, but that's definitely not it. And just like that, we're done with page 1 of 14. So let's claim the, I want to say fast and charge TMs. Plus, we also have 15 Pokeballs. And the final rewards will be 500 dust. We're also going to get our hands on 1,000 XP and an encounter with a Pikachu, and this one is a 381. If you want a Hundo Pikachu, you're looking for 402, and it is not a perma boosted shiny. This is 1 in 500. So if you get a Shundo, that would be insane because that's insanely rare, but more than likely, you're getting what I just got. Now let's take a look at this thing's IVs. Yep, 11, 15, 10. And let's move on to page number 2. And what we have to do is catch a Pokemon on 7 different days. All right, so this is time gated. Earn a heart with your buddy on 7 different days. Okay. And visit Pokestops in 7 different days. Gotcha. So a whole week from now, we'll be able to finish this. We also have some shiny boosted Pokemon during this event. One of them's right here, and it's Vulpix. Unfortunately, this one isn't it, though. And we also have Voltorb, which also isn't shiny. But there's also 2 others. If you find Krabby or you find Ponyta in the wild, both of those are also boosted shinies as well. Now, we don't know what the boost is like. It could be 1 in 64. It could be 1 in 125. We don't know yet because it's a little too soon to tell. But you never know. You could get lucky, so click on as many of them as possible. Especially if you don't have them. This is a fun event for people that don't have those shinies. We've just defeated a Zekrom, and I've completely missed what the CP was. Hopefully it's a good one. I was invited by Solid Gerb, so thank you so much, sir. And let's see if we get anything good here, but we're not gonna get an XL rare candy. Well, 9 rare candies is pretty good. But let's see, do we get ourselves a shiny from this? That'd be pretty cool. It is not shiny, unfortunately, and 2243, not exactly the best. Just like Reshiram, you want a 2307 or a 2884. But we got our first shiny of the day, Shiny Squirtle, pretty cool. I do have a Shundo of this already, but technically I don't have a Shundo without the glasses, and I wouldn't mind that, so then I could actually evolve the one into a Blastoise. Because I want to keep the Squirtle Squad one as a Squirtle, you know what I mean? I think it looks cooler that way. But I highly doubt this is a Shundo, so yeah, more of a PvP one though. That's actually not bad. Okay, this is cool. A tiny shiny Coughing. Let's freaking go. That is awesome. I honestly did not expect to get anything like this, because usually tiny shinies and XXL shinies are kind of hard to come by, but this is also a full odds shiny that we got as a tiny. That is so cool. The only other one I think I've ever gotten was like, I think a Comday one? No, it definitely wasn't Comday, but I think it was a boosted one for sure. But let's just take a look at this thing after we get that. The only downside to this is that it's not going to be usable in showcases, which there are a lot of those right now. That's actually really good too. Oh my god, 12, 13, 13? That's pretty fun. I really did not expect to get a tiny shiny today, especially a full odds one, seeing that we have a whole bunch of boosted shinies around us. And there we go, shiny Ditto. This was like probably my 10th Ditto that I ran into, so that's pretty cool. It's not the best, but it doesn't matter. We got a shiny Ditto. I told you that they are decently boosted, and this was a Rhyhorn, so maybe Rhyhorn's got it. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything, but still. I'm actually surprised that I got this so soon as I did, because usually stuff like this takes me a little while to find. Yeah, yet again, if you see a Rhyhorn, an Oddish, Coughing, or Goldeen, definitely click on them and definitely try to catch them, because they could be a shiny Ditto for you. You know, I completely forgot about this. If we go into the timed research over here and scroll down, we have the level 30 challenge, 1 of 3. This, I believe, is just to reach level 30. It's 10, 20, and 30. And then we have the level 40 challenge down here. So let's just claim the rewards and just get all the stuff for this. We're gonna be getting 10 raspberries, 10 nanabs, and 10 pineapples. It looks like I've already reached level 20. Awesome. So we're gonna get some dust, and we're gonna get an incense, which is pretty nice. If you're already level 40 or 50, this is gonna just be auto-completed, but we're just gonna wait a couple seconds for this to load in. All right, there we go. Level 30 achieved, and then we're gonna claim our 3,000 dust and our raid pass. And then we have the level 41. This is only a single page. It's not multi-paged or anything like that, but we're gonna get ourselves 5 premium battle passes, which is great, and 50 Ultra Balls, so that's the big one. Easy ways to gain XP is mostly friendship in the game, and speaking of friendship, when it comes down to this whole timed research here, I know that it's a little hard going out right now, especially if you live in the north or where it's snowing a lot and you might not want to go out for this. Something you can easily do is unfriend one of your current friends and then just refriend them, and you don't need to be in person for that either. A buddy of mine tried this out. They just unfriended their friend 3 times and re-added them, yada yada, and it still worked. So that'll be an easy way for you to get this XP. And again, you don't need need to be in person for that. You just call a friend up and then get their code from them and then just remove them and then re-add them, remove them, re-add them, remove them, re-add them. It does work. And for those of you who are trying to reach level 40 pretty fast, catch everything you see. I mean, literally everything around here has 3 times catch experience, which is fantastic. But also friendship helps a lot. If you can get best friends with somebody, you can get up to 200,000 experience if you pop a lucky egg. And also raid hours. Raid hours are perfect for that. This upcoming Wednesday, we're gonna have Zekrom raid hour, and that's gonna be a really good one to do. And definitely look around in your local communities, see if you can find a group that's meeting up. Local parks are usually a good spot to look. And there's also the campfire app. When you pull this thing up, you can find local groups in your area. Like as you can see here, we have one group right here, which is the Orlando Raids group, and then there's also Team Purple as well. So using the campfire app will be very helpful in finding a community if you can't find one yourself. Well, I just popped the daily incense and sadly nothing really came out of it. But yesterday something cool did happen. I decided to go to the gym with Goku like usual, and there was an Arlo, and sure enough, we got the final shiny shadow Bellsprout we needed. And here it is, a 222, and surprisingly really good, 15-8-15. This is the one we're gonna turn into our Victory Bell. Let's evolve it into a Weeping Bell, and then we'll evolve it into our Victory Bell, but I'm so glad that this hunt is over. There was some speculation that the grunts and decoys were giving less chances for the shiny shadow, just because maybe they just wanted to make it a little harder from that avenue, which makes sense because you're supposed to either get yourself a whole rocket radar or pay for it in order for you to fight Arlos, so why would you be able to get the same rates for something for free? But in the end of the day, that's also their decision to put this guy in as a leader Pokemon, you know what I mean, and not switch the other ones out in that regard. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We're officially done with the set, and boom, there it is. That looks like a cool shiny shadow. I'm actually really down that we have this thing finally, because it looks really good with the red eyes. And with the blue lips, kind of looks like a zombie plant almost. Kind of like it. But one thing we're definitely going to do here is we're going to use our items, and we're going to go to our fast TM, and we are not having acid. Razor Leaf is what you want on this thing. And a 15 attack with 15 HP, pretty darn good with this one. Now I'm just evolving the middle one real quick so I can have all 3 of them to show you guys, but again, I'm just so happy that this is officially done. We don't have to worry about leaders for a little while until the next rotation, and that feels really good. I like completing all the shiny shadows, and so far we're doing really well with it. So there we go. We have Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell, and in total we have 141 shiny shadows. I would like to say that I have every single one of them, and technically that is very close to being true, but the sad reality is I don't have shiny shadow Coughing or Wheezing, and I needed to get one more Ekans to have an Arbok to complete that set, but that was because of Jesse and James. And sadly, Jesse and James haven't been back in a while, and the last time they were back, we had Pinsir and Scyther coming off of them, not Coughing and Ekans, which was a little lame. Though I will say, I hope they bring them back at some point. We haven't seen them in a while, and it would just make sense to bring them back for something. It doesn't even have to be like something super official. Just have them come back. We miss it. I miss seeing the Meowth balloon come down from the screen. That was super cool. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to wrap it up for the day because unfortunately I've got to take care of some stuff. But before we go, I do want to evolve my Hisuian Sneasel here. We did get 2 of them a little bit ago. We have this one right here and this one. This one's the male specifically. And I've walked the required 7 kilometers with it, and it is the daytime, so let's use the 100 candies and turn this thing into a shiny Hisuian Sneasler, which admittedly does not look good as good as the Sneasel. I'm gonna be very honest with you, like, I feel like it could have been a lot better looking, but at least it's a little bit gold, so there it is. Like, that's the shiny. Looks okay, right? Like, it's not bad by any means, but it could be a lot better. Then when I look at it a little bit more, I kind of like it more. I don't know, I think it would have been better if they'd switched it around where his body was that dark gray, but then his claws were golden. I think that would have been a lot better. Kind of like what we got going on with his feather there. The black on the top with the gold. But either way, it's a nice shiny, and I'm happy to finally have it. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. We're trying to hit 200,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already, please do. And let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this event? Do you like it? Have you gotten any shiny dittos from it? Let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see more of it, I highly suggest this video down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.